Again, the ball of attention goes down, and then the hand also hits, and with the other hand. Okay, that's 1, 2. And we exhale when we hit. We exhale. The body moves from one foot to the other. The body moves. You see the pelvis moves from here and then it goes here, here, and here. And then down the body to move. Okay, now we stop and try to play with the head so everything is more relaxed until you feel the body more relaxed. And again, the crown is being pulled upwards with the intent, with our intention. The chin goes backward a bit. And the feet sink down to the ground. The knees are not locked. They're a bit flexed. And the thighs are relaxed. So we play with it until we feel we are like puppets on a string. We are totally relaxed. And there is silence inside of us. Okay, so we'll sit down for the scan now. Okay, I'll just say a few words on the scan for Maya. The scan, we first do the 3 steps. We get into state of being connected to ourselves, to the earth, and to the other participants. And we add, we can scan without the hands. You don't need the hand to scan, but we use the hands as though they are connected with emptiness. They are connected with emptiness. So when we scan the body, we can feel different things. And the body becomes a vehicle for the flowing of energy. It's interesting, and we can use it for ourselves and also for other people. Okay, so first thing is to sit very comfortably. You can sit with eyes closed or eyes open to peripheral view. Okay, and once you're comfortable, we do the 3 steps. The first one is to be aware of the body. First click, just be aware of your body. And second step is to connect to the earth from the outside and from the inside. So it's click. Feel the earth outside of yourself and inside yourself. Or maybe we are inside the earth. Everything is relative. And the third step is to connect with the other participants, extend the sphere of awareness. So something is in touch with the other people. הילד יכול להשתתף. יד שמאל, a left hand is on the navel, left hand on the navel, and the right hand on top of the head. And remember, there's the intent of connecting the hands together. Okay? And we don't know how they're connected, because what connects them is the emptiness, the attention, our intention. But the way we scan is the ordinary way we do it. So we go from top down. First, we try to feel the crown center, if you can feel the energy there, and then we go forward along the axis. And remember, you may feel something or you may not, or you may feel more or less. Different types of sensations, doesn't matter. We go down the axis, and if we sit on a chair, when we go below the chair, we go to the area between the legs. There's energy there. And we go all the way to the floor. We don't have to bend because we use our intention. Once we reach the floor, we pause for several seconds to allow us some time to feel the whole body, to have impression of the whole body. And then we go back up with the hand. The hand goes up. And remember, the way from Jerusalem to Tel Aviv is different from the road from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem. And then we go back up all the way to the top. If you feel like readjusting your spine, allow your spine to readjust itself. So make it all the way to the top of the head. You may even pull the head upwards a bit, so you'll be lighter. And then we continue to the back of the head. And we scan the head from right to left, around the ear and the temples and the face. And then the other side of the head. So we'll make a complete circle till we reach the back of the head again. And then we go down to the back of the neck. And we scan the neck from right to left, counterclockwise. And until we reach the left shoulder. And then we scan the left shoulder, going to the shoulder joint, and go down the arm, all the way to the tip of the fingers. Take your time, try to feel everything. And again, once we reach the tip of the fingers, we pause for several seconds to have impression of the whole body. Now we can continue going back up the arm. So we climb up the arm. And we reach the left shoulder again. This time we go down the left side of the body from the shoulder, from the left shoulder down to the waistline. So we scan the left side of the body. And remember, even though the hand is in front of the body, the scanning goes all the way behind our back. And once we reach the waistline, we go to the right shoulder. Remember, you don't have to be exact, just use your intention. We intend to scan the right shoulder. So we scan the right shoulder, and then we go down the right shoulder on the right side, right half of the body to the waistline. And then again, when we are through, we change hands. The right hand is on the navel, the left hand on top of the head. Try to feel the crown center, and then we go down the axis the way we done with the right hand. And we go down all the way to the floor again. And then we pause again to have impression of the whole body for a few seconds. And we go back up. All the way to the top of the head. And then again, see if you can feel the crown center energy. And we continue to the back of the head and around the head from left to right, clockwise. You see, we scanned it before with the right hand, but now it's different. And when we complete the whole head, we go down to the back of the neck and we scan the neck again from left to right, clockwise. Until we reach the right shoulder, and then we scan the right shoulder, going to the shoulder joint, and then down the arm to the elbow, and then to the forearm, the wrist, hand, fingers, tip of the fingers. And we pause again for several seconds to have impression of the whole body before we climb back up. And then we climb back up. We scan fingers, hand, wrist, go back up. And we come back to the right shoulder. We scan it again. And then we go down from the shoulder to the waistline, going down the right half. And once we are through there, we move to the left shoulder and scan it again. And we go down from the left shoulder to the waistline on the left side of the body. And then once we are through, we change hands again, left hand on the navel, and with the right hand, we begin to scan from the left hip joint, going to the right, going through the pelvis to the right hip joint. Remember, there's a lot of energy stuck in the pelvis. So allow it to begin to move, to circulate. And then we reach the right hip joint. And again, make sure you scan the whole area before we go down the leg to the tip of the toes. So we go down through the thigh, knee, calf, ankle, foot, toes. You don't have to bend down, you can just use your intent. And when we get to the toes, to the tip of the toes, we pause again for several seconds to have an impression of the whole body. And then we go back up. So when we reach the right hip joint again, we move toward the navel center, scanning the pelvis, the right side of the pelvis again. And then we change hands again, right hand on the navel, and left hand begins on the right hip joint, moving left. So left hand on the right hip joint, and we scan the pelvis moving to the left hip joint. And from the hip joint, we go down the thigh to the knee, calf, ankle, foot, toes, tip of the toes. And again, when we reach the tip of the toes, we pause for several seconds to have an impression of the whole body. And then we come back, going up the leg. And when we reach the left hip joint, make sure everything is scanned. And we continue to the navel center. So we end up with both hands on the navel. If you prefer to put the hands on the knees, you can put them on the knees and have impression of the whole of your body. And if your eyes are closed, allow them to open gently without losing impression of yourself. So here we are, a bit more aware of ourselves, connected to the earth, to the other participants. And we use the 4 questions that we ask without words. Is my head more silent? Is my sea of emotions more calm? Is my body more relaxed? And do I feel some affection? Which means, is my heart a little bit more open? Only sends her regards to you. She cannot play the flute for you because she's working. So if anybody wants to share anything, please do. If you have answers or questions, or if you want to sing a song, play an instrument, you're welcome.
I miss Ronit music.
You miss?
Ronit music, flute playing.
Yeah, you know, she's in San Diego. It's morning there. She's working in the hospital.
It's a shame she can't join anymore.
Maybe she'll join us later. Who knows? Maybe Geraldine wants to play something. Do you play?
Oh no, but no, I enjoy the séance at just the moment, but I have nothing. No, je chante pas.
Well,
No.
maybe Maya wants to sing or play. מנגנת על משהו?
לא. ביי.
Next.
ברפרטואר של מאיה.
יש לי גיטרה, היא לא שלי.
Okay, whatever.
Thank you very much.
Okay, next week there's no Zoom.
Okay.
Only in 2 weeks.
We'll light a candle instead.
Okay, it's Memorial Day, yeah. Okay, yeah.
אבל היה כיף, נעים מאוד.
Okay.
How are the grandparents?
Excuse me?
How are the grandparents that were in the hospital? You remember the parents of Odalia, Gedalia?
Yeah, but Australia. No, I think his mother, they moved her to a different house. You know, we move people from here to there. If they don't move by themselves, we move them.
Merci beaucoup. Merci.
תודה רבה, שיהיה.
Thank you very much.
Merci, merci à tous.
You can look in the YouTube, in my YouTube account.
Sure.
If you want to look at the passes.
Yeah, okay, man.
Okay.
Okay. Milan, viens si tu veux.
טוב. לילה טוב, שיהיה.
Bye Ayelet.
Bye bye.
Bye
Bye,
לכולם.
Goodbye.
Merci Ashka, merci.
Bye ma belle. Bye Yeshua, merci.
Bye bye.
Merci
ביי, יוש,
beaucoup.
ביי.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
תודה רבה.
תודה רבה, גדליה. ילד, מה נשמע? מה נשמע?
בסדר. הכל טוב.
הילד רצה להשתתף, למה גירשת אותו?
לא, הוא רצה לשאול אותי משהו רק. לא חשוב, כן, סתם, קצת גירשתי אותו, אבל לא משנה, בסדר. לא קלט שהוא במצלמה פשוט, ואז הוא אומר לי, מה, אני במצלמה? לא חשוב, שטויות. אבל תגיד לי, יום שישי, כאילו...
את רוצה לבוא?
נשאל את מאיה, אולי היא רוצה להצטרף אליי.
תשאלי את מאיה, תני לי תשובה עד מחר, שנראית שיש לנו מספיק.
עד מחר. לא, אני אגיע, אבל יש מישהו, באים?
אני מברר עד מחר, נראה אם יש לנו מספיק אנשים.
עוד לא החזירו לך תשובה? אוקיי. לא, אני חושבת שאני אגיע, אני אשאל את מאיה אם היא רוצה.
תשאלי את מאיה אם היא רוצה לבוא. אוקיי, נראה לי.
בסדר גמור.
תני לי מחר תשובה, אוקיי? אם יש, אם אין.
אני רוצה, אני אגיע כנראה. אתה יכול להחשיב אותי, אני גם אגיד לך לגבי מאיה.
טוב, תעשי לה איזה טיפול קטן שהיא תרגיש אותך. דיברתי איתה.
דיברנו שאולי ניפגש וזה.
אולי. לא, צריך לקבוע.
כן, אתה יודע, לא, אבל צריך... לא, אני אחליט ואנחנו נעשה.
יש. מעולה.
עובדים על זה עם הגרון, אתה יודע, יהיה בסדר. לקבל החלטות.
כל הכבוד לך, חיי. טוב, אז תודה.
יאללה.
להתראות.
תודה לך, ביי.
ביי. גדליה, אתה בסדר?
כן, בטח. למה אתה שואל?